Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all I...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. Gets it past the marker. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Got it. Heftiness coming out on the goal line.
42 Spider. 4, go.
Quarterback looks for a little space.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. There he goes. Lowers those pads. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires to the middle. He's got it. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. That's caught. It's Wilkerson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This drive will open from the 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Find some fresh air. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Running to Green. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Roberson. He'll get rid of it. Snares it outside. It's McMillan. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Yankee blue.
Creates a little room. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They're going to run it to the right. Oh, what a move. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Baker. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. On the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Works the middle of the field. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 42, on to kick it away.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving, looking for a man. It's Baker. Oh, they're after him.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful. But how about the giving up on 3rd down? I mean, you got 3rd and long, and you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense. And now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Rushes on him. They'll run the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football.
He's got it. 1st down and more. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board.
Okay, ready?
They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up.
Easy. And go.
To the air, it's Roberson. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Baker. Trying to beat the D deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Wants to return it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The option look. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
He's tackled at the 26.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Runs through a tackle. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Got the 1st down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll send the back in motion. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Roberson. Pulls it in, it's McMillan. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're facing a 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Toss to the outside. Finding an escape route. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Now on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Going for 6. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Dropping back, it's Roberson. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going over the top. Makes a grab deep. Lots of room to run. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sends it back in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Got room at the 35. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Roberson. That's peeled in. It's Birch. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with it.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Last completion got them the 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Birch. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Pocket breaking down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Got room on the return. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
They want that clock to run. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon State put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Beavs had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Baker. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping it.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Now he can return this. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the option. He'll keep it himself. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he will house it. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This option play puts so much stress on a defense, because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air. It's Roberson. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilkerson. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue.